just about ready to go. And pitching here today, Sonny Gray.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Altuve runs. Foul ball there. Altuve on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Scott sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out, and there's one down.
Batting third.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Ball. 1-1.
Inside. And the count 2-1. Man at first, one away.
Three balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Struck him out looking.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
And now it's Christian Walker. That misses. Ball one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one, and the Astros jump in front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Two out, space is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Two-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in St. Louis, and today's starter, Framber Valdez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the shortstop,
Leading
Mason
off
Wynn.
for St. Louis, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
In there at the knees, strike one. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, designated hitter, Alec
Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is downstairs. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Contreras now. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Wynn leads off first with one away. That one way outside, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now That one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
2 on, 1 out. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. And that drops in for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. Double play ball to second. Spin throw, that's 1. To Walker, and that's 2. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals nothing. All set for the start of the inning.
Houston,
and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Gray back to work. Gray in his 12th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And a bunt towards third. Bare hand has to hurry. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Man at first, nobody out. Chas McCormick, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Ben Gamble. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Pena dives back in safely. And a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jake Myers stands in now and watches strike 1. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that one a little bit high.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for Houston. They're up 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
Let's go, Brendan.
Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. That one to first. Walker. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
2 down, bases empty. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. In there, and it's 0-1.
Nope, outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Jose Altuve. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. That one out to right. Walker makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So
Isaac
next up for
Paredes.
Houston, Isaac Paredes. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's outside, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is
Alvarez.
empty. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And that one popped to short. Win. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Herrera checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. This to third, but it kicks foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. Fought off foul. Next offering misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that skips in the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To second, that's 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
Now
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Mason Wynn. And that drops in for a strike. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning going. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Burleson.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And the pitch. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Wynn on at second with 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one outside, and the count is 1-2. Slider misses outside. Missing inside, and now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounce to the right. Altuve. The throw to first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Start of the 4th, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
now
pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Diaz.
And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, short.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. Inside, just missed. Out to short, win. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. And midway in the fourth, it's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Wilson Contreras. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And he can't come up with it.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He hit into a double play his first time up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's to third. Paredes. Over to Altuve. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now pitching for Houston.
Forrest Whitley, ready or not,
Number
in the
60.
game now after the injury.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now it's the second baseman,
batting.
Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman,
Grounded out his first time.
Donovan.
And ball one.
That's out.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. In the air to left down the line. McCormick makes the grab on the run. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left. Back right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just
0-1.
different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
McCormick measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. He swings and fouls one off.
One thing I always felt if I played in left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single
Now
instead of turning it into a
right
double.
Fielder, Ben
And next to
Gamble.
hit for Houston, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him.
He's
2
out.
gone after the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at
batting,
some
the
point
center
succumbed
fielder,
to that pitch
Jake
right there.
Myers.
It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
2 down, bases empty. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball. Close, but called a ball. Full count now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Two down, nobody on. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve digs in now. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Over to first, and he's saved. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning, at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan.
Next to hit,
Walker.
Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in
0-1
this
the count.
one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No
Double
ball,
barreled
2 strikes.
action in the bullpen. Caleb Ort appears to be getting loose. King also getting ready. The Redbirds trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third, Paredes sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Not close with that one. 2-2. Goes down looking. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Gray back to work. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Alvarez in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy up and loosening in the pen. Romero getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Going, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sonny Gray will depart. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
Kyle
for the
Leahy
Cardinals.
into the game.
Just trying to keep this
Number
one close
62.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And
Now
Chris,
batting,
that's a way to
shortstop,
neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here is Mason Wynn. He's 2 for 2. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd
Up
call it a
next for the
power
Cardinals,
curveball in the 80s. It's
designated
got
hitter,
so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit
Burleson.
back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The other way. McCormick makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to
Now
flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable
Gamble.
up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Gamble in the box now. No balls and a
Hold
strike.
one's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. And the Astros put down in order. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Set for the last half of the
Leading off for
7th.
the
Now it's
Cardinals.
going to be Wilson
First baseman,
Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
No, that's low.
Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. So now it's Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and he just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Contreras leads off second with nobody out. That one missing inside. Fastball for a strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Contreras headed home. He'll score. It's 3-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Forrest Whitley is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
The
Houston.
left-hander on now, Ryan
Number
King.
74.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Pitch
Counts
misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. Tying run at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. And a slider misses down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Ripped to third, tags the runner for 1, and that's 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan.
And stepping in for the
Walker.
Cardinals, Jordan Walker. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hader also throwing. The tying run at the plate. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. That one missed.
Inside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Ivan Herrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive, Adam in center field. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 3.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That one
Ball
misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's downstairs. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there.
Now
Really nice
batting,
job
the
staying up the
designated
middle with his
hitter,
approach. He didn't try to do
Alvarez.
too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pereira right there to make the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Cardinals 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
52.
bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the Cardinals
Leading off
catcher,
for St.
Ivan
Louis,
Herrera.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
On the ground to the left, Paredes. Slings it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Those
Now
plays can
batting,
be tricky.
center
They're
fielder,
routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be
Victor
smooth. He
Scott
delivered a good play right there.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Outside with a breaking ball. Abreu, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Lifted in the air down the left side. McCormick trying to get there. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now
Hey, man,
batting,
4 pitches,
the
2 outs.
shortstop,
That is an
Mason
excellent pace.
Wynn.
Mason Wynn now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The Astros trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching.
We're back.
for
It's the top of the
Cardinals.
ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
JoJo
59.
Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for
So here's the
Houston,
cleanup
first
hitter,
baseman,
Christian Walker, looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Just missed. That's a little bit low. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
So a man at first. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And a breaking ball misses outside. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson, the left-hander, up and throwing. King warming up as well. There goes the runner. Sliced hard but foul. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. And now 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Pena batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. 1 away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
1 gone, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Line drive, base hit. Around second is Pena. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Ben Gamel up next for the Astros. And there's a strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Misses inside, and it's 1-2. just
Nope,
off
that's the
the
ball.
outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Runners are at the corners, one away. On the ground right side, and that's a foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by
Now
4.
batting,
They had a
second
chance to
fielder,
add to
Jake
their lead
Myers.
right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Myers. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two outs. This to third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 5 and the Cardinals 1. So bottom of the 9th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Abreu back to work. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, digging for 2. The relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1
1-1.
there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
All sliders
strikes.
so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to
Nolan
back,
Arenado.
that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Nolan Arenado. First
Well,
pitch
that's
doesn't
off the
find
plate.
the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting
I got
off
a ball,
speed
1
there.
strike.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
One out left for the Cardinals. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.